Hi guys, today I'm going to be bringing to you the second video in my Ice Climbers Combo and Kill Confirm guide, which is the intermediate combo guide. In this video, I'll be explaining desync combos, follow-ups, and kill confirms aimed towards a player who is somewhat familiar with how Ice Climbers works, but looking to expand their knowledge about Advantage State, or just someone looking to learn a thing or two about desync combos. Specifically, I'll be covering the things that you see on screen right now, because honestly it's way too long to just read them all out. So going forwards, I will assume that you, the person watching this, are familiar with some basic desync knowledge, such as throw buffer desyncs and cheerless grabs. However, I'll still explain everything that you need to know throughout the video, so it can serve as a sort of one-stop shop for all of your combo learning needs. And finally, if these guides do help you out at all, consider subscribing. You'll get notified every time I post a guide like this one, and I put a lot of effort into these videos, so I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. The Nut Combo. So the Nut Combo is pretty much the first desync combo that anyone learns, because it's quite easy to pull off and it serves as a nice introduction to the world of desync combos. When you land a sync grab below 20%, you input down throw and buffer a roll for Nana when you see the splash effect from Popo throwing the opponent on the floor. Then either input up angled forward tilt for Popo if the opponent is below 8%, or Popo only nair if they're above 8%. If you don't buffer the move for Popo, Nana's roll won't come out, so it's really important to remember this. After inputting Popo's nair, make Nana's squall, and then move forwards with Popo, and then re-grabbing the opponent towards the end of Nana's squall. So I'll show some pros and cons on the screen right now so you can read through those at your own time, but overall, the Nut Combo is a pretty nice introduction to Desynced Advantage State when helping you to learn some of the more important concepts about desync combos, such as controlling each climber's actions independently, and grabbing your opponent during squall. But it should be a combo that you quite quickly grow out of as you learn things such as the Murasat Combo, which is coincidentally the next combo on this list. So the Murasat Combo is similar to the Nut Combo, but better in pretty much every way. It's a little bit more complex to understand and weird in how it works, however the follow-up potential and reward that it gives you is second to none at low percents of a sync grab. The way you do it is get a sync grab and input down throw. Immediately after, press and hold shield and jump and up. So that's shield plus jump plus up, and then press attack just before Popo's feet hit the ground after he's thrown the opponent. If you've done it correctly, Popo will up air and Nana will shield. When you can do this consistently, move on to the next step. So the next step is release all previously held buttons. So that was the shield, the jump, and the up that you were previously holding. Drop all that. And input short hop or full hop fair for Nana. You can do either. Full hop gets you more damage, but short hop, it works for more percents. So Nana should spike your opponent after they get hit by Popo's up air, but the spike should not send them into tumble. This is quite key to the Murasat Combo working. This puts your opponent in a lot of hit stun, allowing Popo to follow up with something afterwards. If you can't do it and both climbers are doing an up air, then you're pressing attack way too early. If Popo whiffs a grab, then you're attacking way too late. A lot of people, they press A way too early because it's really late timing when you're like used to doing Nut Combo and stuff like that. If you keep on going back, if you keep on making it later and later and later until Popo whiffs a grab, that's when you know that you're doing it too late, and then you can bring it earlier from there. And another issue that you might be having is if Nana is rolling forwards after Popo's up air, chances are you're holding either the shield or jump button for too long and press forwards, making her roll. Now, some common follow-ups for Murasat Combo include re-grabbing the opponent, which is quite good, landing with a Popo only nair, and then grabbing the opponent after dashing forward, doing up tilt with Popo, and then footstool score with Nana, which I'll explain later. And you could be like me, be lazy, and do Blizz with Popo, Blizz with Nana, up tilt with Popo, and then either footstool squall or up smash the opponent with Nana. The problem with this is they can mash out before you hit them with the up tilt. If you want to be the complete opposite and be fancy and optimal, you can do something like a Popo jab into Nana Blizz, and you can use something like the shield drop animation or spot dodge to achieve this, and then you can get a re-grab after Nana's Blizz with Popo. So I'll show some pros and cons on the screen right now, but overall the Murasat Combo is a very solid conversion from a sync grab at low percents, which has a wide variety of follow-ups, some of which can be true zero to deaths, which is very valuable to have. And it gives us the potential to seal away stocks with only one interaction. The Murasat Combo, also known as New Murasat, or just very simply down throw, jump, and then Popo up air, Nana fair. So it's a slight variation on the Murasat Combo. Instead of holding shield plus jump plus up and pressing attack with good timing, you hold buffer shield attack and up, and then input jump when Popo's feet hit the floor. This allows Nana to jump up alongside Popo and be completely actionable, which allows you to get follow-ups that you otherwise couldn't with the normal Murasat Combo. This is because since Nana jumps earlier, she lands earlier than she otherwise would. So if you did just normal Murasat, she'd land a lot later than she does with new Murasat, down throw jump, up air fair, Murasat, whatever you want to call it. Further optimizations haven't really been lapped out all that much, to be honest. But there are some Japanese ice climbers who have been pulling off some crazy things with it. So be sure to check out players like Star, Halosydne, and Murasat, the guy that the Murasat's actually named after, on their Twitter and YouTube channels, which I will have linked. The Ruri Combo is the next combo that I'll be talking about. It's a combo, well, that we can get at mid% to deal a ton of damage and potentially secure a stock with. Working from about 50% to 70% on most characters, the combo is down throw, full hop, blizz, which freezes the opponent and allows for some extra follow-ups from there. So you do down throw and then you do a little dash forward and then you do blizz. Well, full hop blizz. The most basic follow-up is up tilt up air. However, you can do a few different things, such as using jab desync, ice block with Nana, up tilt with Popo, footstool score with Nana for a regrab. Or if your opponent is close enough to the ledge, you could try f-smashing them out of freeze. Be wary that most of these follow-ups aren't exactly true, because always escape with a frame 1 invincibility option such as phantom footstools. However, if they don't manage to escape, you get a decent chunk of damage, like 70%-ish from doing Ruri Combo up to up air. That's a lot of damage. The opponent is able to DI the down throw, so you'll have to either read or react to their DI for a proper follow-up, meaning that you'll have to change whether you dash forward a lot before full hop blizz, or just jumping straight up in place to cover DI in. Now, Ruri Combo it's just a very solid synced conversion at mid%, and it's nice having access to a combo at mid%, because most of our stuff works strictly at low percents, because we need quite low knockback to be able to follow up on the opponent, but Ruri still works, and it's quite nice. Down throw footstool is the first cheerless follow-up, which I'll be introducing to you. It's a solo conversion of a cheerless grab, and personally one of my favorite setups. Unfortunately, most of the time it is escapable because the opponent has a chance to tech after Nana footstools them. However, the opponent has to guess the timing to tech, because if they try and react to the footstool, they'll be too late. The way you do it is by getting a cheerless grab, which is a grab where Nana is busy with another action, and this other action, in this case, is score. So you get a cheerless grab and input down throw when Nana is reaching the end of her previous animation, then immediately holding forward and buffering a jump for Nana, and then mash jump as quickly as you can while still holding forward. You're aiming to try and have her burn her double jump as close to the ground as possible, because this means that she doesn't go too high and she's still within range to be able to footstool the opponent. Keep mashing jump and holding forwards, and then you should get a footstool on the opponent. It works from about 0 to 100-ish, although above about 70%, the window gets considerably smaller as you keep on going up, and it gets quite difficult to land. The best way to practice on this, I found, is to practice on a character such as Palutena or Cloud at 60%. So you footstooled your opponent with Nana. What comes next? The most common follow-ups usually involve immediately air dodging down with Nana, and then jab blocking the opponent with Popo, like an option from Popo like Ice Block, which is our neutral beat. From here you can do something like a Blizz with Nana and then regrab with Popo, or do something fancy like a down smash with Nana and then regrab with Popo, grabbing the opponent while they're in the hit stun of Nana's down smash. A few more examples of things that you can do following down throw footstool is doing down throw footstool dare. So you're doing footstool dare with Nana and then forward smashing the opponent with Popo. This is a true down throw footstool follow-up, because Nana's down air hitting them doesn't give them a chance to tech, which is quite useful, and it tacks on a little bit of damage. So if you need a solo kill confirm where they're just not going to die to a raw Popo forward smash, you can do that to just get a cheeky bit extra damage. You can also do down throw footstool ice block with Nana, score with Popo, fair with Nana, which is a pretty cheeky but inconsistent way to take a stock. Or you could just be lazy like me and do down throw footstool directional air dodge with Nana, Blizz with Popo, Blizz with Nana, up tilt, and then whatever from there. Let's do some kill confirms for now. From cheerless grabs, you can get a variety of kill confirms, such as down throw forward smash and forward throw forward smash, forward throw fair, back throw F smash, also known as the YEET, up throw up smash, up tilt to up smash, desynced up tilt, and then desynced up smash. And I'll also show you some confirms off of Soymilk. Most of these are pretty simple to do and understand, so I'll be able to do like a speed round of just kill confirms. So down throw forward smash and forward throw forward smash are both pretty easy to do off a cheerless grab. Not gonna lie, the difference is pretty negligible. It's honestly personal preference. The way that you do this is, for down throw forward smash, get a cheerless grab and then start hold buffering AB. When I say hold buffer, I just mean hold button, press and hold buttons down. Then at the end of Nana's previous animation, you want to flick down with the stick and release A plus B shortly after. If you do it correctly, Popo will down throw the opponent and Nana will forward smash, which starts killing pretty early for a confirm off a grab. It's very, very convenient. Similar story for forward throw, forward smash, just hold buffer AB when you get the grab, and when Nana is at the end of her previous animation, flick forwards to make Popo do a forward throw, and then release A plus B shortly after. So quick note, AB smash does make it a lot easier to do both of these, so that's having A plus B smash on in your controls. And unless you're using Smash Stick, I'd strongly recommend using AB Smash for Ice Climbers because it has a bunch of utility. Forward Throw Fair is another classic of ours, and this is one that you definitely need to know if you're going to play Ice Climbers at all. The way you do it is get a cheerless grab at ledge, and then hold buffer, jump plus attack. At the end of Nana's previous animation, press and hold forwards, and this will make Popo do a forward throw and Nana do a fair, spiking the opponent and taking their stock as early as 50%, which is very, very early. Some easy ways to get this in a match is as a combo finisher when you combo the opponent to the ledge, or if you hit them with Nana Squall and then grab them and do forward throw fair. Back throw forward smash, also known as YEET, is the silly option that I've included here in case you wanted something to fish for the next few weeks against your friends. And an easy way to do it is to roll behind your unsuspecting victim and buffer a grab, and then immediately, and I say immediately, buffer a forward smash behind you. If you're not getting it, chances are you're not doing fast enough. Up throw, up smash is a nice way to get a stock if your opponent's being a little bit shield happy. And an easy way to do this is using backdash desync to get a cheerless grab and then inputting up smash and holding a little bit before releasing. I explain it a bit more in depth in the backdash video. Go to that one, I'll have it linked if you'd like to learn more. So some Soymilk conversions. Firstly, I've got a video explaining Soymilk and how it works, so feel free to check that one out before watching this section, because you'll understand it a lot better if you understand what Soymilk desync is. After landing Soymilk, specifically Soymilk up tilt with Popo, here's a few things to try. If they're at low percents, up tilt again with Nana, and then footstool them with Popo. The footstool timing for Popo is just mash jump towards the end of Nana's up tilt, and then as soon as Popo footstools the opponent, buffer something for Popo, such as an air dodge diagonally down. If you up tilt them at mid percents and you're looking to do some sort of combo string, try up tilt with Popo, and then footstool squall with Nana, and then grab. This leads into a cheerless grab, making it a good way to start a combo or secure an opponent's stop. The way that you do this is do Soymilk up tilt, and then around about the 4th hit of Popo's up tilt, you want to input a jump for Nana. And then towards the end of Popo's up tilt, start mashing jump. If you've done it correctly, you'll get a footstool against the opponent, meaning that you can buffer something for Nana after it, such as a squall or air dodge. In this particular string, we're using squall so we can land a grab on the opponent with Popo. So make sure you input squall in one direction and then immediately start holding the opposite direction to keep Nana close to you and keep her hitting the opponent. This leads into a cheerless grab, which leads into your imagination. Now, be warned that some characters are too tall for this to work on, because when footstalling them, Nana goes outside Popo's range, meaning we lose control of her and we aren't able to make her do anything after footstalling the opponent. And I'll include a graphic here showing what characters it does and doesn't work on. This is quite important to know. And finally, a kill confirm with Soymilk is doing up tilt up smash, which is a good option at high percents. It's very good for catching jumps and also can catch opponents in shield quite a lot of the time, because they'll be shielding, they'll get hit by up tilt, they might drop shield or try to jump out of shield, something like that. And then you can up smash with Nana, or you can just keep holding up smash and then either try get a shield break or just do something. And finally, I'll be going over one of my favorite combo tools and kill confirms, which is Desynced Blizz into up tilt. Last video I talked about how Blizz was a nice way to potentially take an opponent's stock. However, that was just with Sync Blizz. Desynced Blizz gives you a world of potential for follow-ups and kills, and there are a bunch of situations that you can use this knowledge in. So first off, if you freeze your opponent and you're desynced, you can run up to them and up tilt with one climber, and then up smash with the other. In this case, I did 2 up tilts because the opponent wasn't mashing, and then I up smash with Popo, taking their stock. It does require a fair amount of intuition and experience to understand when the opponent is mashing and going to become unfrozen, because how long someone is frozen for depends on the percent when they got frozen, incoming damage, and their mashing ability. You're able to tell if the opponent is mashing or not by the little white squiggly lines coming out of the ice, which looks similar to SDI indicators. More lines equals more mashing, so looking at the white lines is a really good indicator for when the opponent might break out. If the opponent isn't mashing at all, they'll have no white lines coming off of the ice block, so that's an easy way to call out someone who's just not mashing, and you'll need to do a little bit more damage to them compared to if someone was mashing. So yeah, that about covers it for the intermediate combo guide. In the next combo guide, which will be the expert guide, I'll be covering things like combos and kill confirms, which start with the cheer cancel grab, some miscellaneous setups from jab desync, and possibly I'll be showing off some platform stuff too, but we'll see about that one. Anyways, thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next one.